where we camped last night, in these trees here, and it was so good. We finally slept somewhere where there wasn't much of a lean or anything, and it wasn't too cold. And this is our morning view, and we're gonna go down and explore the city. So this is the second biggest city in Iceland. It's got about 18,000 people. Our little car is quite dirty from all the gravel roads. We keep getting dust all over us every time we get into the car. We're on the main shopping street, and we've splurged on fancy coffees today because we're just going to eat groceries, I think, for the rest of the day. And fancy water with lemon in it. And this really cute little cafe. It's in a beautiful old house. We found the botanical gardens, and we're only in the doorway, but they're very pretty. It's beautiful weather again today. It's sunny. We've got jackets off. We've stopped for crazy ice cream. So if you get toppings, you have like unlimited toppings, and Mim's got some as well. So I've got Mars bar gummies and Smarties. We have come out to an area called, oh, okay, we've got to get the right way. Lake we keep getting the words around the wrong way. But we've come out to this like geothermal lake area, and we're going to climb this big crater, which is behind me. That's what it looks like. So we're going to climb up that and get a really nice view of the whole lake and all the lava formations. And there's like a big blue pond thing in the middle. This is the big crater. There's no water. No. We've made it to the highest point. This is the view. It's very nice. So in front of us we have the crater itself. And this is the 360 view. So over the lava formations, around where we've just hiked up. On this trail we can walk the whole way around the outside of the crater, which is pretty cool. So that over there is the canyon we climbed. And now we are going for a walk through the lava fields over the other side that were also recommended to us by the guy at the tourist shop. So we're just kind of doing all his recommendations because there's so many cool things to see. So apparently this is where the Icelandic Yule lads, who are the 3 Santas, we think?
13 Santas.
Oh, 13 Santas. They live here in a cave. So we're going to go find their cave, maybe.
Oh, sorry.
We hope. So this is what lava fields look like, and they're very cool. Already. It's nearly the start. There's some really cool different formations. There's a cave and then a few little peepholes, and then up further there's going to be a cool arch. This cave is fully decked out. We made it to the arch that's called the church. It's a big old cave. It's very cool. And we see why people get married here now. It's a very cool spot. And it overlooks a whole bunch of the rest of the lava fields. This is the top-down view over the lava fields we just walked through. We are now going to walk around these things, which are called Pseudo Craters. And they were made by water and stuff.
Lava.
Water and lava. They're like not quite fully formed craters, I think is how the guy described them. Yeah. So we're going to walk around and have a look. I checked on the sign and they're made by steam. So that's good to know. We made it up one of the craters. And this little walk takes us around a couple of different ones. There as well. There are little sheepies on the side of the crater. And some lambs as well. Someone wrote hi on our grimy car. At least it's better than Clean Me, which we saw some people talking about our car before. That's probably what they were saying. Come out to look at some steaming mud pools. Look how much steam is coming off of them. So the mud is actually boiling up from the ground. It smells like shit. There's so much sulfur. And you can see all the way up there. Whew, dark mud. Really cool. waterfall, which we haven't actually seen yet. And we were planning to potentially continue up this road and go up the coast and drive back down the coast. But the road's closed, so we're just going to reshift our plans and drive back down to Ring Road and drive along that way, which puts us actually ahead of schedule, which is exciting. But now we're going to go look at the waterfall. Mim is not impressed with the toilets. Day 6 of the road trip now, and we've come out to a little town where the Elf Queen lives. We've just stopped in a cafe to charge up some stuff. It's really cute. All the tables and everything are made out of rocks, and got some coffee. So we're at the church in the elf town, and inside we unfortunately can't actually go in, but we're looking through the windows, and there's a portrait of Jesus standing on the elf hill that's behind us, like we're about to go up. So apparently, I think it's the Queen of the Elves lives in that hill, but the portrait of Jesus in the church here has Jesus standing on the elf hill, and a bishop or something refused to bless this church because Jesus is standing on the elf hill, and apparently that's not okay. And next we're going to walk up the elf hill. About the angles. City of Elves. So if you didn't know we were in an elf village, I think this house would give it away. And it says on the sign, the lady lives here, who owns it, lives here in the summertime, in her little 30-meter square house. We've seen these little wooden structures everywhere, and we finally figured out what they are. They're to dry your fish on. It's a whole bunch of fish. Smells like it.
Like crackling against each other.
What about the angles, part 2? Pretty horses. We've now driven out to the end of the road to try and find some puffins. Mim just said all we found is tourists. There's a giant tour bus out here as well, so there's lots of other people. But there's a very cute little fishing harbour, and we're going to climb up this hill here and try and find some puffins. Out to just eat our lunch in the car, and it looks like we're about to drive off a cliff into the edge of nowhere because of all the clouds. So there's like a big valley that's just been really misty, so you can't really see, but there's like a giant black beach down there which looks really pretty that I want to get a photo of, but now we can't because there's big clouds. We have driven out now to the largest forest in Iceland, and we're just going to have a walk around, and yeah, one of the things about Iceland is there's not that many trees, so it's kind of weird to be in an area that is all trees. We're walking through what's kind of like an outdoor tree museum, and it's got different trees from different places, so from Siberia and Alaska and lots of different things. We've come down to the lake because apparently a monster lives here, so we come to try and find it. Kind of like the Loch Ness monster, but the Icelandic equivalent. So it was not the original plan to hike all the way up to the top, but we couldn't get a good view, so we just ended up almost all the way up there, and this is the waterfall. This valley is so beautiful. We're very happy with our choice to continue walking up the mountain. So beforehand we read that it was a 2 to 3 hour return hike. We were like, we won't do that. And now here we are. It's been so worth it. It's so cool. Look at these big chunks of rock. And then we're almost all the way up to the falls. We did it! We made it to the end! Ooh. Woo! so majestic.
Number 3 for the day. Mim and I crossed the waterfall down here on these rocks. Those 3 dudes just fully went across that waterfall, which we were too chicken to do. Well, me especially.
You can't see the top, but we were all the way up there somewhere in that cloud of fog. So we walked from, so we're over here now, and we walked all the way up to in here. And that's where we were taking photos. So it's pretty big, it's pretty cool. There's a waterfall there as well. So we've arrived at the little arty town we wanted to come to for our story and had dinner in the pub over there, had very nice veggie burgers, and now we're having a glass of wine in this really cozy other restaurant slash bar, the other restaurant slash bar. So we already tried to camp somewhere once and it turns out we were parked on someone's property, and they kindly pointed out where the campsite was, but we're not willing to pay $20 a night just to camp somewhere and not even use the facilities. So we've hiked up here. There's a nice creek and the entire town is like shrouded in this, so we're like, no one's gonna see us. We're behind a fair few trees, our tent's green. It should be fine. We're just a little bit worried. Last night the cover came off in the middle of the night, so I got out to fix it. So we're a little bit worried it's going to blow off again. So Mim's improvising some extra tent pegs out of 6, which is very innovative of her.
DIY or die.
DIY or die. So yes, we're going to get our tired selves to bed, and then tomorrow we're exploring the rest of this town. So we just went after dinner and had a glass of wine. It's really cute. There's 2 really cute little cafe bars here, and tomorrow we're going to go try and interview some people because it's a bit of like a little culture hub, but it's a very small town of only like 650 people or something. So we're going to go and try and talk to as many people as we can about that. Yeah, so off to bed in our little home for the night. Yeah. It's the next day. Mim and I were a little bit disheartened to find out from the tourist information this morning that it's a holiday today. We thought everything was going to be closed, worried we wouldn't be able to find any young artists to talk to. And we just came in for a coffee and talked to the girl that worked here, and then 2 of our friends came in who were artists, so now we've just done a really good interview, and this little cafe is really cute. It's like a bistro and art gallery. It's just really cute and cool. Yeah. There's so many cute and colourful things happening in this little town. So the little town is centred on this lake and it's full of beautiful houses. Beautiful old like weatherboardy style houses. So this is like the main centre of the town with the town's church. This is where we had dinner last night, and then over here is where we had drinks, and all of the places are really cute and really nice. It's really nice going around and just talking to lots of people about the town and the different arty things going on. Everyone's been so friendly and had so much to say, which has given us a lot more faith in our story again. And yeah, we've done all the like minimum amount of interviews that we need, so anything else from now is just a bonus and going to make our story even better. Which feels really good. Like, we've been working on this project for a while, so we just need to get everything transcribed, then when we get back to Denmark, write like mad women and get our project finished and make it really, really great final project. Now the fog has lifted a little bit, we can kind of see the mountains that you couldn't really see before, and they're snow covered and so pretty. We are back in the same place we had coffee earlier because it's really nice, and we're just going to charge up some stuff, and then we've ordered a veggie pizza. I'm really excited. We've been really into this chili oil. I think there's garlic oil as well. So we've done a little walk up a hill to see this, which is an art installation. It's based off Icelandic music, and apparently each one of the little domes makes a different note. I think with wind, not sure, we haven't been into it yet. Cool.
Whoa. Wonder how it works.
And this is the view of a lovely waterfall, and over the little town you can still see a bit of the mist from earlier. Some sunshine into the fjord. So we're currently doing part of an art showing for the local resident artists. So we just looked at some of their work, and now we're walking to the old fish factory where they've got the other part of their exhibition. It's pretty cool. It's nice to be able to just talk to everyone in this town pretty much. Everyone's very friendly and approachable.
By road is 25 there, yeah, maybe it's less than that.
Looks like the exit is clearly far.
So we've driven back up the mountain from the town where we're in Seydisfjordour. It was such a cool arty little town, I really liked it. And now we're back where we camped the night before last because we kind of tired and wanted to do a little research and catch up on some other bits and bobs before we start driving down south tomorrow. So we're just camping here for the night, and then we're gonna drive tomorrow for a couple of hours. Yeah, this is where we are again. So back in this little thing of trees right near the campground that we refuse to pay for because it's a rip-off. It's like $30 per person, and then some of the campgrounds actually charge tax like per tent or per vehicle on top of that, which kind of defeats the purpose of camping when it costs half the price of a hotel or something anyway.